Alright, hang on, I'm gonna get the chat up on my phone and then we'll get started. I'm not gonna be alt-tabbing out this time because that does get a little annoying. Hey. Okay, so just set it up like, oh no, I can't do that. Oh, if you hear chirping, I've got the bird on my shoulder, so just thought I'd let him stream with me this time. Trying to find a good position for my phone. Okay, that should be good. Okay, so part 3 of the Fallout 4 survival playthrough. I did install a few more mods on top of what I already have, and I have put those in the description. Not all of them, but just the ones that I had on my mind. If there is any more mods that weren't in the last part that I did install after I streamed that, then I will point it out. But two of the main ones that I got were, two of the main ones that I got were the 10mm pistol reanimation pack. This has actually been out for a little while, but I did totally forget about it, because I think it came out around the time I stopped playing Fallout 4 because of how unstable it was at the time. But I installed this and I love it. It's amazing. And I also got a personal sound going for the 10mm pistol, because I just didn't like the one from Toby's pack and I wanted something different from vanilla, so I put my own in. This is from a sound resource I had, and I was originally using it for New Vegas, so yeah. And then the other one is the Commonwealth Conifers Redux. As you can see, it adds all these trees. It's pretty cool. I love it. And I probably might have gone for the regrowth overhaul, but I've used that before. It is a performance killer, and even though it would have added a cool, like, overgrown environment landscape to the whole world, it's a performance killer, and I've already got an ENB that takes away quite a bit of performance, so I wouldn't want to take away any more. But without further ado, let's continue on where we left off on the quest reunions, where we hunt down and kill Kellogg. So we gotta meet up with Dogmeat right outside of Diamond City. And of course, behind the scenes, I've also been working on the sanctuary settlement. I've added some more water pumps, and I'm pumping out like hundreds of bottles of water a day, making tons of caps, so that's good, especially for a survival playthrough. Okay, there he is. Oh my god, the FPS in Diamond City. Wow. I might need to get EN boost or something, because with my ENB off I have a full 60 FPS, but with it on I have like 45 FPS in some areas, so, or really most areas. Oh my god, I can't imagine what Boston's gonna be like. I have the Boston FPS fixed, but it doesn't fix everything. There still is some FPS drops. Also, sorry for no new videos recently. My last actual video was over a month ago. And I already explained in the, I think it might have been the first part I did of the Fallout 4 Survivor playthrough. Yeah, it was. Why I've been gone. So if you want to know why, just go back and look at that. Oh my god, this loading screen is taking forever. Wow. But yeah, I do want to get a new video out sometime soon. I don't know when it's going to be, but hopefully soon. I've got a lot of ideas planned. I just really haven't had the inspiration or push to make anything at the moment. I prefer to do this in the morning or in the afternoon when there's actual daylight, because this is actually kind of a long walk to the military base where Kellogg is at. So I think one of the stops we stop at, there's going to be a bed or something, or a chair, so I can wait there. I think it's right here, actually. Yeah. Or maybe not. I thought there was a chair here.
San Francisco Sunlights.
Dog meat find something?
Kellogg's preferred brand, all right. I'll need your nose to track Kellogg, boy.
Okay, boy. Let's track him.
Oh yeah, I also got the Flora Effects overhaul, which adds the falling leaves from trees. I think it's pretty cool. It's definitely adds a new feel to the game for sure. I hate the mole rat encounter. It's especially bad in survival mode because you're just outnumbered. Oh, not the like. I don't use VATS often, so kind of got to get used to it. Like, I don't even use it at all. It's just not something I use. I gotta heal. Thirsty. Ah. I've got all that water being produced, but I never even brought along a... never even brought along any bottles. More food. Okay. I feel like Kellogg is gonna be especially hard because in survival mode he'll probably be able to take me out in a shot or two, even at full health. So, because he's got that 44 Magnum. You know, if a pipe pistol can take me out in a few shots, you know a 44 Magnum is gonna hit pretty hard.
Bloody bandages. Dog meat can track this. Kellogg's.
Oh, a backpack. Nice.
Gotta track him, boy.
I think this might be with the backpacks of the Commonwealth. Might be one of the unique ones. Wow, that's really nice. Okay. I was wondering when we were going to find one of those. So we get 50 more carrying capacity and -1 agility. Whoa. It's doubled? Oh yeah, that's right. Wait a second. I remember when I installed the mod, it allowed you to like choose a certain amount of carry weight you wanted in the backpacks. It says plus 50 and it's boosting me up from 135 to 285. I wonder what that could be. So it's 150 points. I might have just clicked that in the menu.
Go on?
In the foam mod installer when it asked me how much carry weight I want in the backpacks. Okay, so 150 carrying capacity from this backpack. That was amazing. For sure. time is it even? 8:48 p.m. So it's about... Oh, no, no, no. This is terrible for survival mode. Oh my god. I should have took out my M60. It's like the pathway to Kellogg in this situation in survival is just a path of death because there are just enemies around every single corner trying to kill you. All the way back here. That's great. Oh, you know what I forgot to do? Hang on. Forgot to share the link to my stream on my Discord. Well, that's nice. Do any of you guys know what streamer mode is in Discord? Because every time I open OBS at any time or even start streaming, like Discord will give me this purple notification saying streamer mode is enabled. Stay safe, friend. I don't know what streamer mode is, so if any of you do know, can you please let me know? The stay safe friend always freaked me out, so I always just disabled it, but I don't know if it's good necessarily. So if any of you guys know, let me know in the comments, because I have no idea.
Search around, see if we can pick up the trail.
San Francisco Sunlights.
I'm telling you, that
Kellogg's preferred brand, all right.
What do you think, boy?
Enough to go on?
I'm just taking out my M60. I've got plenty of ammo for it, so won't matter. I'll still have enough to fight Kellogg. I think there was a legendary last time. I might have forgotten to loot it, I don't even remember. Was there a legendary this time? I don't even know, it's so dark. Okay, let's keep going. I just hope I can find a chair or a bed sometime soon, because I really need to save, but also wait till daytime so I can see some. Actually, this might be useful. It's got a lot of circuitry in it.
Bloody bandages. Dog meat can track this.
Again?
I'll need your nose to track Kellogg, boy.
What do you think, boy?
Enough to go on? Perfect.
Oh, sorry. Popping heads. Is there anything in here I can rest with? No, I don't think so. Well, I'm pretty sure I'll be ready for that Yao Guai. One video that I've been planning to do, that I've been wanting to do very soon, is a Skyrim graphics showcase, because I got my Skyrim looking incredible. Unless you're in my Discord, I don't know if any of you guys have seen it yet, but it's pretty amazing. I am using Snapdragon ENB at the moment, and I actually got it running at a full 60 FPS, believe it or not. As some of you might know, Snapdragon is probably the best looking ENB for Skyrim, but it's also one of the most performance hitting, probably the most performance hitting ENB out there. And I was able to tweak it to the point where I got it running at 60, and my game looks amazing, so it really did pay off. So I will be doing a graphics showcase video sometime in the future. Sometime soon. I wouldn't want to say future. It will be sometime soon. I just don't know when. Here we go. Just what I needed. 12 hours should be good. Actually, I'll wait 11 hours. I'll just... Oh, here we go with one of those loading screens again. You guys remember in the last one where I was sleeping in a bed and a loading screen just popped up and it lasted a minute or two? I don't know what this is. I don't know if it's the game engine shitting itself. Oh, no, it's not. Yeah, I do remember this. Never mind. I don't know why survival mode has this limitation, but it just does. You can't sleep in a sleeping bag for more than 3 hours. I don't know if that means at a time. I think it just means at a time. Okay. I thought it was the engine shitting itself, but it turns out that it was just something from survival mode. Okay, so 7 should be good enough. We have some light. And then I'll just switch to clear weather. Okay. Oh yeah, I gotta grab the
Gwyneth Stout.
Gwyneth Stout.
One of his creature comforts.
I'm telling
Kellogg's
you,
still out there.
that nose is second to
We've
none.
got to track him, boy.
Okay, boy. Let's track him.
I can't be hit by a ghoul in survival mode. That is not gonna happen.
Mercenary. Exercise extreme caution.
Hell of a party happened here.
Critical sign.
Well, these trifold American flags do have cloth, so I'll just take that.
What have we here?
Error. System corrupt. I can't feel my legs.
Oh shit. Yeah, I forgot to mention, extended dialogue interface isn't going to be in this playthrough because F4SE was updated and the mod author hasn't gotten around to updating extended dialogue interface yet because it needs to be updated frequently with the F4SE updates, otherwise it won't work. So I think it's because it's meant to be used with the current version of F4SE. So in order to use the dialogue at all, I'm gonna have to unfortunately uninstall it and then go back into the game. So screen's probably gonna turn black for you guys. I'm pretty sure it will. My phone went black, hang on. Oh, sorry about that. Yeah, the screen should just be black. Okay. Alright, so I just have to uninstall extended dialogue interface and then we can get back. I'm just gonna have the vanilla dialogue options. It's the only thing that'll be different. Oh, and of course the mod has some kind of unique name that I have to go on the Nexus and see because I can't find it in Vortex. That's what I used mod Fallout for. It doesn't have a unique name. Okay, well, I don't see it in the menu with all my mods. It just isn't here. Alright, some new comments here. What ENB are you using? I'm using Film Workshop. It's in the description. It's my own preset in Film Workshop. Hey, dude. Oh, and sorry I ignored you, Michael. Yo. Man, you're a Fallout god. Love your content. Thanks. Yeah, I'm just trying to find extended dialogue interface in my mod manager because I just can't find it. Like it's in alphabetical order, and I go to the E and I can't find extended dialogue interface. I do have the mod installed though. It just doesn't function without the updated F4SE. So that means I got to get rid of it completely, but I can't find it. Oh, I'm an idiot. I'm an actual fucking idiot. Okay, so I was in my Skyrim mod manager. Wow. I actually didn't notice that. Wow. I have a GTX 1070. Okay, should be fixed now. Sorry about the black screen that whole time. Everything should be good. Do you think GTX 1050 could run what you run? Maybe. I don't think you could run the game on Ultra. I mean, I'm having trouble running the game as we speak. The ENB I'm using right now, Film Workshop, it's dropping my game to 45 FPS in most areas. So it's not, even on my GTX 1070, it's not doing very well. The main reason is the engine. It's not my graphics card itself. I mean, you can run some of the newest games that look near photorealistic on a GTX 1070 at 60 FPS perfectly fine. In Fallout 4, you try to get some nice graphics going, and you just the FPS just flops. So it's a hard time with the shitty quality of the engine. But a GTX 1050, I think you probably could run the game maybe with a lighter ENB on high settings instead of ultra settings. Definitely turn God rays off. There is a mod that does improve it and makes it so your God rays don't impact performance.
What have we here?
Error.
That does
System
actually work. I've tried it.
I can't feel
If
my
you really like
legs.
God rays, then you can use that. But I usually just recommend turning them off.
Just tell me where Kellogg went, Tin Can.
Identity of assailant, Kellogg.
We're still on track. Hopefully he's not much further.
Yeah, I gotta be honest though, the ENB I'm using looks pretty amazing. Like, I'll just show you the comparison. This is my ENB on. This is my ENB off. See that? I get really smooth frame rates, and then I turn the ENB on, and it's relatively the same, but there is some frame loss. If you want to see for yourself, just look at the FPS counter up in the top corner. It's kind of hard to see, but it's 47, 48 FPS now. Turn my ENB off, 60. It's actually trying to go over 60. Turn it on. Yeah. So I am running the game at Ultra, which might be impacting my performance quite a
Lost
bit.
the scent boy.
Alert. Critical signs. Alert. Critical signs.
40 FPS ain't that bad. I get 30 FPS in Fallout New Vegas, but it's modded.
Exercise extreme caution.
And are you getting Fallout 76? I want to get Fallout 76,
Lower your
Another
weapons
one of the
immediately.
stogies.
because even if I didn't want to get it, I kind of have to at this point because my channel is so Fallout based, and if I just missed out on that opportunity to buy the game and like not cover it or anything, you know, I'd be hurting my own channel. So because I've built my channel off of this franchise, and to just not get the game would really hurt me as a content creator. So I gotta stay up to date with that stuff. Even if I didn't want to buy the game, I still kind of have to, because it's what I do here. And to answer the other comment that I got, honestly 30 FPS is terrible for me. I used to play on consoles all the time and I didn't really notice the 30 FPS cap. But now that I've switched to PC and I get 60 FPS most of the time with a good rig, it's very, very noticeable. Like, the difference is like night and day. I can't play with 30 FPS. It feels like lag to me. It really does.
What do you think, boy? Was this our man?
Oh, I hate when the camera does that. I also need to give Valentine Reborn. That's another mod I love. I consider my Film Workshop preset to be like a super enhanced vanilla, because it doesn't change the lighting all that much, but everything is just so enhanced.
Your Pip-Boy doesn't sound
It still looks like
we get
Fallout
out
4.
of
It just looks better, if you know what I mean.
We gotta stick together, pal. At least until we find Kellogg.
Okay, have we gotten there? Yeah, we're here, so. Come on. Oh. Fuck. Okay. This is another problem I've been having in Fallout 4 that even happened before my reinstall, is textures don't render right away. It's very annoying, and I haven't found a fix to it.
Is this the place? Is he in here, boy?
I knew dog meat would sniff our man out.
It is quite annoying though, just like running up to textures and seeing them not render. You guys gotta agree that Fallout 4 is technically inferior to Skyrim from 2011. Not even the special edition. Textures just don't come out as well on the Fallout 4 engine. Like in Skyrim you can get near photorealistic looking textures. In Fallout 4 it compresses the textures down to such a level where they're just not their true quality. Like I haven't showed you guys this yet, but I currently in my Fallout 4 right now I'm using Skyrim rock textures that I put in, and in Skyrim the rock textures look incredible. They look amazing. They're super sharp. You can see every detail. In Fallout 4 they're blurry and pixely and they look nothing like how they're supposed to look. So it just comes to show how technically inferior Fallout 4 is to Skyrim. That's just my opinion. Wow, these interiors are looking awfully vanilla with the lighting. I don't know. A potato with fire sticking out of it. That's a great description. Yeah, a lot of people don't have good computers. There's nothing you can really do, but work with what you have. That's all I can say. Until you can afford to get a better PC.
Hostile sensor reading detected. System contact detected. There you are. Possibly.
Oh no. No. Okay. I don't know where those lasers are coming from. They're coming from the front, but there might be some coming from the side too. I'm just not totally sure. Oh shit. I think I got a save coming in from the door though. 200 years later and the lights are still on. Well, you got to keep in mind everything was nuclear powered before the bombs fell, so nuclear power lasts forever. It's eternal. So I wouldn't be surprised if the lights are still on. Or maybe they were off and Kellogg turned them back on. That's also a possibility. He does live here technically. So why wouldn't he have the lights on? Fallout 4 has many more objects in the world compared to Skyrim, and it causes the LOD lag to be greater. Yeah, because of Boston especially. Yeah, I can see why there'd be many more objects. In Skyrim, you've got open plains with just trees and grass. In Fallout 4, you've got a metropolis where there's a garbage can around every corner, so, and trash all over the place from the bombs. So, I can see your point there.
Are you attempting an ambush?
I don't think it's about LOD though when it comes to the textures in general, like when I was talking about the rock textures. I think that's just a technological disadvantage of Fallout 4's engine. It just doesn't handle textures that well.
Combat initiated.
They just don't, they're compressed as hell and they don't come out as good as in Skyrim.
You must be terminated.
Intruder is toward David. Eliminating hostile.
What else you got?
Action report damage. I am damaged.
Kellogg has ordered your termination. Destruction of fellow synth verified.
Kellogg's secure facility. Infiltrate.
Out.
Asset Kellogg in danger. Defending. Directive received from Kellogg. Destroy intruder.
Something out.
Initiating directive Sigma Omicron.
Okay.
Protect Kellogg.
So, I should be familiar with this. I've done this so many times. Okay, so you go around like that. I remember it being like a circle. You just go around. Okay, it looks like we're clear of synths.
Scanning.
Oh. Just get in the elevator. Ooh, a lot of new comments. The texture limitations are caused, I think you meant by there, hang on. By making the engine work on consoles, which is difficult to get around with modding and takes a lot of time. Well, I mean, Skyrim was designed to work on the consoles too, so, its engine, so why would the textures look good in that but not in Fallout 4? And Fallout 4 has a 64-bit engine. Skyrim from 2011 has a 32-bit engine and runs textures a lot better. Sorry, I'm getting distracted. It runs textures, or it generates textures a lot more high quality than Fallout 4, and the engine is... Oh, that lighting looks good with the ENV.
Appears to be nothing. My sensors need calibration.
The engine is a whole generation behind, and the textures look 10 times better, so that's the part I don't really get.
The sensitivity of my sensors clearly needs adjustment.
Excellent.
Skyrim would have obviously started development years before Fallout 4. Fallout 4 started development in 2009, which is 2 years before Skyrim came out. And my guess is Skyrim took probably 3 or 4 years to make, so... it's very confusing. I don't know why the textures just aren't as high quality in Fallout 4. And even then, the game still struggles. Technically. Wait, did I just go in a circle?
I recommend against hostile action.
I think I just went in a circle. This looks really familiar. How did I go in a circle?
Going up.
Okay, let me read these other comments. Have you seen any mods porting Fallout 4 textures to New Vegas? Well, I wouldn't want to port any Fallout 4 textures to New Vegas because they suck anyway. So I might as well just make new textures.
Doing them much good at this point.
If you guys don't know, I do texture work for mostly Fallout New Vegas, but I've been thinking about doing texture work for Fallout 4 as well, because this game is in desperate need of some texture improvements. So I was thinking in the future maybe making my own texture pack.
Yeah, if it isn't my old friend, the frozen TV dinner. Last time we met, you were cozying up to the peas, and now we're...
In 76, I hope there are armor sets that give you an advantage in PvP of PvE. Ever heard of power armor? Yeah, actually I have. Just forgot to bring it. Oh, you're talking about in 76, okay. You guys are really convoying up in my comments. Come on, don't forget about ESO. That game wasn't terrible. I really didn't get into it on PS4, but I'm thinking about rebuying it on PC. Wasn't a bad game. I just couldn't get into it at the time. I do want to try it again, though. Like, the problem with Fallout 4 texture packs is that they just don't cover enough. Like, it's not going to cover every single concrete wall and every single piece of wood in the game. There's the Valius texture pack, which covers, like, office stuff, like desks and tables and pipes.
Sorry, your house has been a wreck.
Like, utility stuff, mainly. And then there's Vivid Fallout all-in-one, which is all of the Vivid Fallout textures, which covers just mostly landscape and some other things. Buildings. I think trees as well, I'm not sure. But there isn't a texture pack that covers absolutely everything, like NMC's texture pack in New Vegas.
Never expected you to come knocking on my door. Gave you 50-50 odds of making it to Diamond City. After that, figured the Commonwealth would chew you up like jerky.
Some folk never lose their fondness.
Is ESO more fun on PC? Because I played on PS4 originally. I just couldn't really get into it. Because if it is more fun, I would like to get it on the next summer sale. Or not summer sale, Steam sale. We already have the summer sale.
Look, you're pissed off, I get it, I do. But whatever you hope to accomplish in here, it's not gonna go your way.
something in here? Oh, there is. Glad I caught that. Haven't really gone public about this yet, but I do have a lot of stuff that I've just put off to the side in New Vegas, like mod-related stuff that I've been working on. A lot of it's ideas, but a lot of it I've also actually got around to working on. I've only released 3 mods for New Vegas, but I have over a dozen that I have either put down as an idea or have actually worked on at some point. Also got some Skyrim stuff in the works.
It's not too late. Stop. Turn around and leave.
I'm not currently working on any of it at the moment, but
Not a lot of people can say that.
I was working on something. I'm not going to say what, but I will say that it's a large city. I'm working on a city in Skyrim, a brand new city. It's not in Skyrim either. It's something quite special that I was working on at one point. I haven't abandoned it. I've just kind of put it off to the side. Like once I get back into modding Skyrim, then I will maybe work on it again. But I have made some progress. It's going to be pretty big. It's going to be so big, in fact, that I'm going to have to generate LOD for the whole world. That's how big it's going to be.
Watching a conductor in the orchestra.
Of course. Mini nukes can't weigh nothing, right? 12, wow. Well, I guess you can carry this. I don't think I'll ever use it, but it's nice to have. Maybe I'll sell it, I don't know. I forgot to put on the backpack. Picked it up but never put it on. So technically he didn't have to carry that, but whatever. I need to be more aware of my surroundings. See how I look with this backpack. It's nice.
Okay. You made it. I'm just... Stuff ass. My synths are standing down. Let's talk.
I'm just gonna take off my helmet and mask for a more immersive confrontation, if you know what I mean. And then I'll put it back on.
There he is. Most resilient man in the Commonwealth. Funny. I thought I had that honor.
End of the line, Kellogg. You die, and I get my son back.
You can turn around right now. Go back the way you came. Sean.
Drop the
Besides
volume
being
a
a
bit.
bit older than you were expecting, I'm afraid he's not even here. So you see, it is the end of the line. Not the way you imagined.
Tell me where he is, damn it.
Fine. I guess you've earned that much. Sean's in a good place. Where he's safe and comfortable and loved. The place he calls home. The Institute.
So where is it, huh? This institute. How do I get there?
Haven't you been paying attention? You don't find the Institute. The Institute finds you. You open the closet, it's just a closet. You can never find the monster that hides inside. Not until it jumps out at you. But I think we've been talking long enough. We both know how this has to end. So, you ready?
You know I am, Kellogg.
Okay, put it back on. Oh, that was fucking quick. Oh my god. Jesus. Oh my god.
Hurting anyone else. We should take a look around.
Wow.
Get all the intel this place can hide.
All this tech.
That was kind of unfair. I mean, he took time to put on his stealth boy. I could have just killed him right then and there. I don't need a stealth boy. Wow, that was great. I mean, hey, he was probably going to take me out in one hit with that revolver, so it's only fair for me to take him out in one hit. Or a few. It didn't take one hit. Okay, let me read some comments here. What weapon mod is the M60 from? The M60 mod. ESO has gone through a lot of changes. It's more player friendly. Yeah, I'm aware. I did play Tamriel Unlimited. I did not play the launch, so I don't like how you have to pay for each and every DLC that comes out, though. Like a full game price. Not 60 bucks, I think they're like 40, but still, that's a lot of money for DLC. I would prefer them to be just free updates. You should add me, we can level together. Okay. And when I get ESO on PC, then, yeah. Just show up on the stream and tell me your name when that day comes. It's kind of bad when you play alone, but ZeniMax is finding that by enabling Dungeon Finder, Group Finder. Can we have an example, please? Of what? Can you clarify? I'm not aware when you posted that. Why would you forgive Kellogg, though? I mean, he took Sean. I want to kill that bastard. Who are you going with this playthrough? Oh, I haven't decided yet. I was going to ask you guys what you thought was right. Because all the factions technically work. I can do a Minutemen. I can join the Minutemen because they're very militaristic. Same with the Brotherhood. I can join the Railroad if I want to do like a sneaky tank character, and I can join the Institute if I just say fuck all the other factions. So all of them work technically, so I don't really know which one to choose. I have a mod that makes Kellogg a box of Are you serious? Is there actually something like that? I have not seen that before. Wow, that's hilarious. Okay, let's continue on. Yeah, occasionally there's really good stuff that's new, like Frank Family for Skyrim. He's been putting out some amazing stuff lately. The Nightingale armor retexture and then a Dark Brotherhood armor retexture, which are just so ridiculously detailed. It's kind of a joke how detailed they actually are. You have to check them out. What's weird is that Frank family actually, I don't know if this was like a work in progress thing of his or not, but he posted a picture on his Nexus profile of oh yeah, I can just talk to Nick right now, that's the mission. He had a picture on his Nexus profile of a mace, like an ice mace, that I actually did concept art for Beyond Skyrim Roscria. It's one of the upcoming Beyond Skyrim mods. And I did concept art for this ice mace, and this mace I saw on Frank Family's profile literally looked almost identical to what I had just come up with off the top of my head. And apparently the mace is based around a mace from Morrowind, like Elder Scrolls 3 Morrowind. So I had literally just come up with concept art for a mace that had actually already existed in Elder Scrolls. So that shocked me quite a bit.
Nick.
So, Kellogg wasn't
Sorry if
giving
I'm
us any
rambling.
bull. Your son
I like to
really
ramble.
is on the inside.
Not
Even
really, I
don't
just
know
can't
where
help
the
it.
Institute is. And they built me.
There has to be a way, Nick.
We're in the weeds here. Time to take a step back. Bring in some fresh eyes. Only person I know willing to snoop up the Institute's tail feathers is Piper, the reporter in Diamond City. I say we head her way. Talk this through.
Diamond City it is.
Hey, chin up. I know the night just got darker, but it won't last forever.
How many viewers do I have right now?
Going.
It says I have 1 viewer. I don't think that's right because you guys are leaving a lot of comments. Let me just check real quick. The game isn't frozen. Don't worry. Or there's 10 people watching.
Roof access.
So you guys want me to go with the Institute, really?
People of the Commonwealth.
You sure? You guys know the character I'm playing, right?
Our intentions are peaceful. We are the Brotherhood of Steel.
Deep into that darkness, I stood there, wondering,
Okay.
fearing.
I don't think that does anything. Yeah, the top 10 videos, those are old. Those are very old. Did those a while ago. I remember I was literally doing everything on my tablet because I didn't even have a working PC at the time. I had no PC whatsoever, so not even a laptop. So I literally did all those videos on just my really slow, crappy tablet. It took me like 2 hours to make those videos. Just a simple top 10. Whoa. Yeah, I like the Institute, but the only problem with them is that you don't really get any benefits from joining them. Like, you're the director, but you have to do everything. Like, you can't, like, send squads of synths out to do work for you. Like, that would be awesome. You literally have to do everything by yourself. Like, I guess Bethesda just couldn't find a good system to where being director of the Institute was actually fun, because it's not. It sucks. Because you still have to do everything. You're still the errand boy. I didn't know you could shoot them down. That's funny.
Well. Nikki Valentine walks into my office for a change.
What can I say, Piper? You, me, and hard luck all seem to run together like acid rain down an old sewer.
You, including your client here in that analogy? So, you two are finally letting me in on this little case of yours. What's the story?
We need help, Piper. This man named Kellogg kidnapped my son. But that wasn't all. He was working with the Institute. He...
New subscriber. Can't see it right now. I will be able to see it on my phone though, so.
The Commonwealth's boogeyman. Feared and hated by everyone.
True enough.
Sometimes they snatch
Or will
people in the middle
I don't
of the
know if
night,
it's gonna show up.
and
Oh, there it
sometimes
is.
They leave
Terry
old
Smith
synths
Jr.
behind to remind us that they're out there, but to this day, there's one thing nobody really knows.
Where the Institute actually is. Or how to get in.
Exactly.
Yeah, same thing with the Minutemen. Same thing with the Brotherhood.
Who has to know, right?
Same thing with
guy
the
who
Railroad.
just handed them Sean.
Except the Railroad actually
Huh.
feels like you're doing something, like you're actually making a change.
Whatever you're thinking, it doesn't matter. He's dead.
Yeah, I knew he wasn't gonna go quietly the moment I saw him.
So, a murderer and a kidnapper gets his brains blown out by an avenging parent. Huh. Be a great ending if we didn't still have the biggest mystery in the Commonwealth to solve.
He wasn't gonna talk. Even if I had a way of bringing him in alive.
Gets his brains blown out. Huh. His brains. You know, we may not need the man at all.
You're talking crazy here, Nick. Got a fault in the old subroutines?
Look, there's a place in Good Neighbor called the Memory Den. Relive the past moments in your mind as clear as the day they happened. If anyone could get a dead brain to sing, it'll be Dr. Amari, the mind behind the memories.
I hope you're right, Nick.
Let's see. I guess we're gonna need a piece of Kellogg's brain. Enough gray matter to bring to Amari and find out if this is going to work.
Jesus, Nick. Gross. Seriously?
I know it's grisly, but what choice do we have? We got no leads, nothing. That old Merkel brain...
Another subscriber.
Actually, I think I already have something. Kellogg had this thing attached to his head.
This
Cybernetics,
thing.
huh? We may have just won the lottery.
Whether we're riding this crazy brain train or not, we can't all go running.
Oh, hi,
across the
Terry Smith
Commonwealth,
Jr.
so-
Thanks for subscribing.
I have to go to the memory den either way if I'm going to introduce you to Amari. But if you want to head there together, just say so.
Hang on, my stream is delayed on my phone.
I'll head there on my own.
All right. See you at the den. Don't worry. We're gonna get your boy back. Just a few more steps.
While you two are out, I'm gonna do some more research. I'll be here if you need me.
Trying to see who subscribed. Tendril Atheris. Is that who's watching right now? Yeah. Alright, thanks. Let me just get it back in sync. Also, how long have we been going for? I have to check that. An hour and 5 minutes. Almost 6. because I had some technical difficulties, I will probably go to like an hour 45 minutes. Because usually I end off at around an hour 20, an hour 30 minutes. Well, I'm gonna go to bed. You earn my sub. Keep up the great content. Alright, see you later. There's a mod that lets you craft synths for your settlements. I did use that mod before. It's really cool. Try out UIF mod. You will get a new faction, a new story quest, and LAER mod. You can get 2 new laser guns. I've been wanting to play UIF ever since it came out, but I just never got around to it. Same with the DLCs. I'm going to be doing a live playthrough of those as well. Haven't gotten around to playing the DLCs yet, except Automatron. And all the other workshop DLCs, like the actual story ones, Nuka World and Far Harbor, I haven't played yet. I do have them though. And yeah, that LAER mod looks amazing, but I've also not tried that yet. I probably would have tried it by now if I had made an Institute character in recent times, but I haven't, so next Institute character I make, I'm definitely getting that. It's pitch black. Okay. Oh no. What could it be? What is it? I don't know what it is. Oh! Oh. Jeez. Fuck. Shit! Oh my god, I can't see anything. It's raining. Do you ever hang out with NCR Vet? Yeah, I do talk to him from time to time. I don't hang out with him in person. We live pretty far away from each other, but yeah, we do talk. Okay, well, I'm not waiting. I mean, I'm not going in the dark, so I'm just gonna go in here and wait in a chair. Yeah, I heard they're fun. Far Harbor is really highly regarded. Is it really that good of a DLC? Like, people say it's better than the base game. Like, how good can a DLC get? People say Far Harbor is amazing. Like, it's praised. So I really do want to play that. There will be a mod that will let you play Fallout New Vegas on the Fallout 4 engine. Yeah. I'm really excited for that. Since New Vegas is my favorite game in the series, and for that to be on Fallout 4's engine is pretty awesome. So... another subscriber. I'll see that on the stream. Mistrix. Thanks, Mistrix. Are you guys all new coming to the stream? Like, did you come from my New Vegas Remaster video, or are you just finding me from this stream? Fallout Miami, also excited for that. Just imagine the gangs we're gonna see in that, like the mobsters. We're probably gonna see like some Italian mobs reborn in Fallout Miami. Are you using Darker Nights or what? No, it's probably the ENB. I don't know. It seems like every ENB I use, it just, the nights are just really dark. I'm not new, lol. Yeah, I haven't seen the official trailer to Fallout Miami yet. I do want to check that out. Well, yeah, guys, I appreciate all the support. The channel's approaching 1 million views, which is insane. And I'm really looking forward to it growing even bigger. It's like you can't walk 10 feet through Boston without running into one enemy. Most of the time. Oh my god. They're just everywhere. Everything just wants to kill you. Probably not. I don't really do reaction videos. I only did a reaction video to E3 because that was a really special moment. Jeez, I got a lot of stim packs. I didn't even notice. That was really special.
Nothing there now. What?
Obviously, because Elder Scrolls 6 and Starfield. I mean, come on. I don't do reaction videos, though. Of just random shit. And I don't know how good it's going to be. Like, I don't know if I'm going to be like, wow, that's an amazing trailer, or, oh, that was pretty good. Like, I'm only going to do a reaction video to something if it's absolutely going to blow me away. And I was expecting Bethesda E3 to just blow me away, and it did. Way more than I expected. Ooh, the lag is not... The lag is the game's not holding up. I don't know if the Boston FPS fix is not working or something. Because I've noticed even with the mod installed, I'm still getting these FPS drops. Are they friendly? No, they're not friendly. Gunners. There it is. I was looking for the entrance. I'm waiting to see my name. What, did you subscribe? You waiting for the notification? Oh, Rage 2. Man. It's one of my most anticipated games this year. It's coming way later though, like sometime next year. So it's gonna be, it's a long way off, but I'm excited.
Hey, hold up there. First time in Good Neighbor? You can't go walking around without insurance.
Unless it's keep dumb assholes away from me insurance. I'm not interested.
Now don't be like that. I think you're gonna like what I have on offer. You hand over everything you got in them pockets, or accidents start happening to you. Big, bloody accidents.
Whoa, time out. Someone steps through the gate the first time, they're a guest. You lay off that extortion crap.
What do you care? He ain't one of us.
No love for your mayor, Finn? I said let him go.
You soft, Hancock. You keep letting outsiders walk.
I like you. Walk into a new place.
Had to do it.
Yeah, I feel you.
Good. You stay cool.
CS:GO is
Part of
life.
the neighborhood. So long as you remember.
Not sure if you're watching or not.
Charge.
Only thing I want to change with my ENB right now is the sky gradient. It is a little dark. That's good.
Brotherhood of Steel better stay out of good days. All I'm saying.
Is this your first playthrough? No. I've obviously played Fallout 4 many times. It's my first survival playthrough though. I've never really played survival up until now.
Well, Mr. Valentine, I thought you had forgotten about Delomi.
May have walked out of the den, Irma, but I'd never walk out on you.
Amari's downstairs, you big flirt.
Hello.
Dr. Amari?
Yes? I take it this isn't a social call.
We need your help, Doctor. I need the memories from a man named Kellogg. But he's dead.
I know it's asking for a miracle, Amari, but you've pulled off the impossible before.
Are you two mad? Putting aside the fact that you're asking me to defile a corpse, you do realize that the memory simulators require intact, living brains to function.
Please. Nick told me you're the only one who can make this work.
This dead brain had inside knowledge of the Institute, Amari. The biggest scientific secret of the Commonwealth. You need this, and so do we.
Fine. I'll take a look. But no guarantees. Do you have it with you?
Here's what I could find.
What's this? This isn't a brain. This is... Wait. That's the hippocampus. And this thing attached to it? A neural interface?
Those circuits look awfully familiar.
I'm not surprised. From what I've seen, all Institute technology has a similar architecture.
Go on, Doctor.
Mr. Valentine is an older generation synth. But Institute technology being what it is, the brain implant could fit him. But that's an incredible risk to take. We're talking about wiring something to his brain.
Don't worry about me, Amari. I'm well past the warranty date anyway.
I appreciate this, Nick.
You can thank me when we've found your son. All right, let's do this.
Whenever you're ready, Mr. Valentine. Just sit down.
If I start cackling like an old grizzled mercenary, pull me out, okay?
Let's see here. I need you to keep talking to me, Mr. Valentine. Any slight change in your cognitive functions could be dire. Are you feeling any different?
There's a lot of flashes. Static. I can't make sense of any of it, Doc.
That's what I was afraid of. The mnemonic impressions are encoded. It appears the Institute has one last failsafe. There's a lock on the memories in the implant.
Tell me you have a way past this, Doc.
Let me think. The encryption is too strong for a single mind. But what if we use two? We load both you and Mr. Valentine into the memory loungers. Run your cognitive functions in parallel. He'll act as a host, while your consciousness drives through whatever memories we can find.
All right. Let's get started.
Just sit down over there, and keep your fingers crossed.
See you on the other side.
Initiating brainwave migration between the transplant and the host. Mnemonic activity coming from the transplant. It's degenerated, but it's there. We're going to load you into the strongest memories we can find. They might not be stable. Just hold on. Can you hear me? Ah, good. The simulation appears to be working, although the memories are quite fragmentary. I'll try to step you through the intact memories and hope we find one that gives us some clue to the Institute's location.
Oh, there we go.
There. This is the earliest intact memory I can find.
Turn down the goddamn radio! I'm trying to sleep!
Remember, you are experiencing these memories as Kellogg. This may prove disorienting at first. This doesn't seem to be what we're looking for. There appears to be another intact memory close to you in temporal sequence. There.
It's gonna be fine. You'll see.
Try that one.
But we don't know anybody here.
Let's keep looking. I'll connect you to the next intact memory.
How did you think this was gonna end, Kellogg? You thought you could just fuck with us, and we wouldn't fuck with you? Just so you know, they died like
I found
dogs.
another memory to try.
And
I'll
you
connect you.
weren't there to help them.
Mind if we sit down?
Suit yourself.
Well, we seem to be getting closer. Try this next one.
Mr. Kellogg, I'm glad you decided to meet with me.
Yeah. Oh, sorry about that. I just got a little update notification for Windows 10. It keeps bothering me.
You're with the Institute. I wanted to see for myself if you really existed.
Getting warmer. One of these has got to tell us something. We're running out of brain here. There's one that looks mostly intact. Connecting now.
Cryogenic stasis. Suspended.
Vault computers are still working. That's good. Checking through the logs. Hopefully it's all...
Just find it.
Pod C6. Down the hall near the end.
I found another intact memory. Whenever you're ready. Is that your son? This appears to be a very recent memory. So, good news, I think.
Comment section is pretty dead. Hello?
Kellogg. It's okay. One of these days you're gonna get your head blown off just barging in here like that.
Minimizing my exposure to civilians is a priority.
Forget I said anything. So what's the big crisis this time?
New orders for you. One of our scientists has left the Institute.
Left? As in?
He's gone rogue. Name's Dr. Brian Virgil. We know he's hiding somewhere in the glowing sea. Here's his file.
Well, actually, this is it. This isn't my brain. This is Kellogg's brain.
Capture and return, or just elimination?
Elimination. He was working on a highly classified program.
No kidding. One of the top bioscience boys? Damn. So, I guess you're taking the kid back with you.
Affirmative. Your only mission is to locate and eliminate Virgil.
You're taking me home to my father?
Yes. Stand next to me and hold still.
Okay.
X688. Ready to relay with Sean.
Bye, Mr. Kellogg. I hope I see you again soon.
Bye.
Teleportation. Now it all makes sense. Nobody's found the entrance to the Institute because there is no entrance. Let me pull you out of there as soon as you're ready. Slow movements, okay? I don't know what kind of side effects the procedure might have had. No one's ever done this before. How do you feel?
I'm okay, Doctor. Thank you.
That's good, but I want you to keep monitoring yourself. We have to be sure there's no long-term damage. Are you ready to talk about what happened in there?
We got what we needed. The Institute uses teleportation to get in and out.
Yes, their greatest secret has finally been revealed. But that only leads to more questions. How does it work? Where do we go next?
That scientist Kellogg was supposed to track down. Virgil, we need to find him.
You're right. A rogue Institute scientist could answer all kinds of questions. Where did the memory say he was? The glowing sea? That doesn't make sense. No one goes there. Not even if they were desperate.
If we need to find Virgil, then I'm going after him.
If you're going to go, be prepared. You'll need some way to combat the radiation there. It's called the glowing sea for a reason.
I'll find a way to get through the rads. Don't worry.
Good luck. And be safe. By the way, I unplugged Mr. Valentine first. Removed the implant while you were waking up. He's waiting for you upstairs.
Nick.
Hope you got what you were looking for inside my head. I was right. I should have killed you when you were on ice.
You want to try for round 2? Let's go!
What? What are you talking about?
You feeling all right, Nick?
Yeah, I'm fine. Why?
You sounded like Kellogg just then.
Did I? Huh. Mari said there might be some mnemonic impressions left over. Anyway, I feel fine, so let's get going.
Let's get going, Nick.
Been one heck
I never
of a
take him
ride
with me,
so
so this
far.
time I will.
Let's see where it takes us next.
I might as well, because the glowing sea and survival mode are not going to get along very well, so I might as well take him. Probably arm him up better too. Give him a better weapon and armor.
Whoever this brotherhood now, I know you all are doing your own thing, but I don't want anyone here to forget what matters. Hey, Daisy, glad you could make it. How's my favorite girl doing? Didn't I see you?
Alright, so I'm gonna go to Diamond City and see what I can do about getting some better armor and a weapon for Nick. I don't think he'll need armor, I can just get him a better weapon. It's more important. To be completely honest, I don't think armor is really important when it comes to companions, because they don't really die.
Even good people do crazy things when they're scared. Diamond City's motto.
You know, a shotgun's great insurance against raiders, but I got a lot of...
Uh-huh.
I've got a few minutes to browse.
Everything hand-tooled.
Oh, I got a lot of caps. So I can buy something good. I could buy a plasma pistol. Only problem is I need to get a lot of plasma cartridges, because I don't think companions have unlimited ammo in this. A 44 would be nice, though. Yeah. It's like a complete upgrade of what he has. He has a pipe revolver, but then I'd be giving him an actual revolver. And then with the craftable ammo mod I have, I might as well just craft the 44.
This better be an emergency.
Alright, I think all this stuff is at my settlement. There's probably going to be a lot of water waiting for me. They do have infinite ammo? Okay. Well, the thing is, they have infinite ammo with their stock weapons, but I don't know if they have infinite ammo with weapons that you give them. Like, obviously, their base weapon isn't going to run out of ammo, but I don't know for sure if it's actual weapons you give them that run out of ammo or not. Nice. 460. Oh, I'm over encumbered. Yeah, that's what I thought. I didn't think that you could just give them any weapon and then they'd never run out of ammo.
Hey.
There's something you need?
Why are you walking away?
Take a look.
Well, I mean, it's a 44. It's a very slow weapon, so I'd imagine that he can hang on to this for a while before I have to restock his ammo. I'll take that off your hands. And I've got a little crate in my room, so I can just put the water in there. It's specifically for water. I could probably put other stuff in there, though. Just for convenience. I want to keep quite a bit of water on me. You know, I could just give him Kellogg's pistol. That would probably be better.
Hey.
What's the plan? Here's what I've got.
Does the same amount of damage. And I don't think companions get critical hits, so in the end I don't think it would matter. Now let me check out, oh, okay. Let me check how long I've been streaming. Hour 35. Well, I guess I can go to the glowing sea and confront Virgil, and I'll end it off there. I do have the power armor at Concord, so I'm just gonna go back there and get it. That's what I always do. How often do you stream Fallout? I don't really stream at all much. This is these first 3 streams that I've been doing are actually some of the first streams I've done in a long time. Months. I was in the middle of streaming the New Vegas DLCs, and I've still got Lonesome Road to do. I left off at Old World Blues. I played a whole DLC in one go. In one stream. I don't know why it said I was over encumbered. Okay, I'll just go to Diamond City and then go out the front entrance. I don't know if this is cheating or not, but I'm gonna change the weather to clear so I don't have to deal with the radiation storm. I hope that's not cheating. Yeah, and I bet this loading screen is going to take a century. But yeah, I'm really eager to show you guys my Skyrim, how far it's come with mods. I have a lot of stuff installed. And the game looks incredible. I'm actually really surprised that I got Snapdragon running at such a good frame rate. It's not perfect, I still get like 50-55 in most areas, but it's pretty good for Snapdragon. If you guys know Snapdragon, out of the box it's just a mess when it comes to performance, since it's only meant for screenshots. But I tweaked it just the right way to where it runs at a very good frame rate. And I don't know if any of you have used Snapdragon, but it is an incredible looking ENB. I think that's why it's intended for screens, is because it looks so good and so detailed. And to get an ENB like that running at a frame rate close to 60 is pretty astonishing in and of itself. I don't like how the water looks so blue in the distance. It's kind of ugly. Like it's just too bright. Perfect. Yeah, something like that in survival mode is not good. Even if I was in power armor, that would probably still kill me. That mini nuke going off. Wait, what? You can't loot the mini nuke off? Maybe just not in survival mode, maybe it'd be too easy. maybe it'd be too easy to get mini nukes. Because it is a good way to get them if you kill a lot of those suiciders. Looks like I don't have a choice here. I think the reason the underwater looks like this is because I have the in-game depth of field turned off, and apparently that... Wait. Just got a donation. Nice. Oh, from Ferno3572. You're the same guy that donated last time. Your thoughts on Fallout 4 New Vegas? I'm really excited for it. New Vegas is my favorite game in the series. And, the fact that it's being remade on Fallout 4's engine is incredible, so I wish that team the best. But yeah, thanks for the $2. I can't believe you're the same guy that donated last time. Very generous to be donating money to a channel of my size. I wouldn't say I'm small, but I'm small compared to everybody else. Everything else is so neat, though. It would have been nice to see areas of the map with some greenery. Are you talking about Fallout 4 New Vegas? Because if so, New Vegas doesn't really have a lot of grass other than Vault 22. Alright, we're getting close. Oh, the fusion core. I've got one left. Wait, do I only have one fusion core, or... Oh no. I think this is my only fusion core. No way, I did pick up one in Fort Hagen. Whoa. I did pick up one in Fort Hagen, so I do have one more. Might as well just walk through this, because the fusion core runs out really fast when I run. It's like hell. It's literally hell. Look at the weather. I think there should be a lot of greenery in Fallout. Well, yes and no, because of course mods can easily fix that, but I guess Bethesda wants their Fallout to be more of a dry, barren wasteland versus something that's thriving with life. Especially with Fallout 76. I mean, that game is taking place just 2 decades after the bombs fell. Can't really be any greenery there. Whoa, the sound is completely cut out. I could see a death claw up there. Probably shouldn't have done that. I wonder if Fallout 4 New Vegas will need an installer like TTW to get around copyright. Well, I don't see why there'd be any copyright. I mean, they're technically making a new world. There wouldn't really be copyright involved in something like that. And if Bethesda tried to sue them for something like that, that would just be ridiculous. Because one, they don't even own all the rights to Fallout New Vegas. They didn't even make it. And two, they're not really using any assets of any kind from the previous game, so it doesn't count. Oh, I found probably one of the best legendaries in the whole game. Shoots an additional projectile. Oh yes. It's especially useful if I get the legendary swap mod, where you can swap legendary effects on other weapons. I can put that on the M60, for example, and I'm practically unstoppable. Okay, how do you stimpak a synth?
You see a lot of folks at their worst in my line of work. Hard to not let it.
You need like a robot repair tool to do something like that. Because he's not human. Yeah, things do regrow, but I don't think they should regrow that quickly. And besides, Chernobyl wasn't like a nuclear explosion, it was a meltdown. I'm pretty sure. So there wasn't an actual shockwave that wiped out all the greenery. I think it was all still there when everything happened. It's just radioactive.
I need to speak with you.
What do you need of me, child?
I'm looking for someone named Virgil. Have you seen him?
Yes, I know of him. What do you want with him?
Why do you even care? He's not one of your people.
True, he is not a child of Adam, but he has sought refuge in Adam's glow, and Adam granted it. I would not question the will of Adam. What do you want with him?
That's my business, not yours.
He has come to the glowing sea, seeking Adam's shelter. It is my business. State your intentions. What do you want with him?
Are they literally looping the same voice line over and over? What do you want with him?
I need his help reaching the Institute.
I have heard of this Institute. They hide themselves, trying to avoid the power of Adam. A futile effort. In truth, this Virgil has caused some concern. Some believe his presence is an affront to Adam. Though he came to trade with us on a few occasions, we have had little other contact with him. It was quite clear he wanted to be left alone. You can find him southwest of the crater, living in a cave. I would approach cautiously were I you. I feel he does not want visitors. Stop right there, stranger. You approach Adam's holy ground. Why?
Crazy bitch. So I don't know when I'm going to be getting out the Skyrim graphics showcase. Hopefully soon. Because I am really eager to show you what I have. But I think it is going to be one of the best graphics showcases you'll ever see. I truly do. And I'm not talking out of my ass there. I'm actually saying this truthfully. This will probably be one of the best Skyrim graphics showcases you'll see.
Take it nice and slow. No sudden moves. I know you're from the Institute. So where's Kellogg, huh? Trying to sneak up on me while you distract me? It's not going to work. I'm not stupid. I knew they'd send him after me.
Take it easy. Kellogg's dead.
Dead? He's dead. Don't you lie to me.
I'm not lying. I killed him myself.
Did you? Kellogg was ruthless. There's a reason the Institute used him to do their dirty work for so many years. I knew they'd send him after me. Tried to prepare for it. But I still wasn't sure I'd make it. And so you killed him, eh? Then what do you want with me?
I know you were part of it, and you escaped. They sent Kellogg to kill you.
How the hell do you know any of that? No, it doesn't matter. I'm not going back. I can't go back. Look at me. Why are you even here? What do you want?
Relax. I just need to know how to get in there.
Wait, what? Are you serious? You want to get into the Institute? Are you insane? Never mind how nearly impossible that is. Even if you were to succeed, it'd almost certainly end in your immediate death. What reason could you possibly have for taking that kind of risk?
I'm trying to find my son. The Institute kidnapped him.
Oh. Oh no. I had no idea. I'm sorry. Yeah. The Institute has taken people from the Commonwealth in the past. If your son is one of them, I can understand why you'd want to get in there. I can help, but I'm going to need something in return.
You help me and I'll help you.
All right. If I help you, you're going to do something for me. Before I was forced to leave, I was working on a serum to reverse this mutation. It could return me to normal. You understand? So if you get in there, I need you to find it in my old office and bring it to me. I think that's pretty reasonable in exchange for helping you. All right? Let's talk details. First things first. You know how synths get in and out of the Institute?
Yeah, they use some sort of teleporter.
Well. Not many know about it. Pretty closely.
Oh, for fuck's sakes.
You've certainly done your homework. It's
I'm just reading a comment.
Referred to as the molecular relay. I don't understand all the science behind it, but it works. Dematerializes you in one place, rematerializes you in another. I'm sure it sounds crazy, but it's a reality. The relay is the only way in and out of the Institute. You understand? The only one. That means you're going to have to use it. Now, have you ever seen an Institute courser?
A courser? What's that?
Another Institute secret. Coursers are Institute synths, designed for one purpose. They're hunters. Operations go wrong, a synth goes missing, and a courser is dispatched. They're very good at what they do, and you're going to have to kill one.
Let's go. Just point me in the right direction.
Well, I suppose your enthusiasm counts for something. Every courser has special hardware that gives them a direct connection to the relay in the Institute. It's embedded in a chip in their heads. You need that chip. But to get it, you'll have to find a courser. Now, I don't know exactly where you can find one. They haven't sent any after me. And sitting here waiting doesn't seem like a good plan. You're going to have to hunt one down.
Hello.
I can tell you where to start and give you some help finding one. But you'll have to do the dirty work.
Okay, let's get to work.
Right. The primary insertion point for coursers is in the ruins of CIT, directly above the Institute.
I think you mean Virgil.
So you'll want to head there. Now,
well, I never kill him. I
relay
think he's a cool
causes some
dude.
pretty heavy interference all across the EM spectrum. You've got a radio on that Pip-Boy, right? When you get to the ruins, tune it to the lower end of the band and listen in. You'll be able to hear the interference. Follow the signal, and it'll lead you to a courser. Then, you just have to not get killed. Not gonna lie. The odds aren't in your favor here. But if you do make it, remember what I said about the serum. I need it badly. I really do hope you find what you're looking for.
I don't know why that was out of sync there, but I think I'm going to end this stream here. Thank you to everyone that came out. I think this was probably the most active stream I've had so far, out of the other two that I did. Of course, off stream I'm going to make some preparations, go back to the settlement, and do whatever I need to do before I go against this Courser. There's also a mod called Courser Crusher, and it like overhauls the coursers and adds a new weapon from the Fallout 4 concept art, and it makes them super difficult to fight. So I might get that because I can kill everything in a few shots. I might as well just make this courser thing a challenge. And when I say that it's tough, I mean it's really tough. I've used this mod before, the Courser Crusher, and I was in a full suit of Exo 1, I think fully upgraded power armor, and it still killed me in a few hits. So it's gonna be difficult, but I might think about getting that mod for the Courser fight. Let me see how long we've been streaming though. We just broke 2 hours. Okay, well, again, thank you to everybody that came out. Thank you, Furno, for the donation. And, yeah, I'll see you in the next stream. I might, not do it tomorrow. I don't know, because the last one I did was like 4 days ago. I don't really have a set date for any of these streams, but, it most likely will be tomorrow. So, I'll see you guys then. Good night.